Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in to Pixel Rich Games, where we strive and make it super hard, super fun. This episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is all about owning bosses with our battle-tested guardian in apocalyptic difficulty. And if you've been with this channel for a while, you already know that we're gonna be on my favorite mission, Unnatural Disaster, where the big bad boys are. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet and help this channel reach more Age of Calamity players out there. So here's the weapon that I'm working with. It's a work in progress and it's currently sitting at just 34% attack speed, given that I'm already using 5 seal slots here. My end goal is to reach 48% attack speed, and some of you may think that's overkill, but I really find this character a bit too slow. Its attack animations just take too long to complete. I mean, just look at its 3rd, 4th, and 5th regular attacks and you'll see what I mean. Okay, now that I've said my piece, let me jump to how I deal with a natural disaster. Of course, our hot and cold talents go first. The most important thing when boss fighting with this robot is its unique ability that enables us to lock onto a target. If you aren't familiar with this yet, please have a look at my battle-tested Guardian full guide. Links in the description and at the top right and at the end of this video. Now, this mechanic is also what makes this Guardian a lot more challenging to play versus multiple boss enemies at once, like in the mission EX, the final battle. I digress, so let's go back to Unnatural Disaster. The Talus fights are a walk in the park. For the first Talus, the fight starts with it sunk in the ground, which makes it even easier. We have all the time in the world to lock onto it with our ZR while we do our 5 Ys to X combo. Locked on 5 Ys to X combos are all we need against Talus. But we can't just skip using our remote bomb against them. This remote bomb isn't as awesome as Cycle Zelda's, but it's still very good. What I mean by very good is we can easily take out both Talus arms without much effort, like so. One more thing. This bit of info applies to all fights, and it's about the Guardian's weak point attacks. So far, I know it has 3. This one's for killing blows. Now this one is what I don't like. After delivering the big attack, we're as immobile as the enemy we knocked down. And not only that, we also recover at the same time. Bottom line, I don't like it. This 3rd one is what I want to see. It's easy to identify because our Guardian floats in this weak point attack. I like it because of the simple fact that it doesn't prevent us from starting our next combo right after the smash. This may not matter much versus Talus because they're so slow, but once we get to the faster ones, the difference is night and day. Well, that's all for the first Talus. The second was practically the same with the exception of the opening. Unlike the first, this one spawns standing up looking for us. What I want to do here is distance myself a bit from where it'll spawn, and once it does, I'll lock it down with ZR while bombing its arms off like so. Alright, up next is the Henox. In this fight, just to make the most out of the time before the Henox spawns, I try to walk straight to where it spawns and do a 3 Ys to X. Keep in mind that we aren't locked onto the target at this point, so there's a 50-50 chance that this won't hit the target, but it's all good. This is the point where I learned to accept that this character isn't our usual up-close and personal in-your-face bruiser. Well, there's absolutely nothing stopping us from playing this like that, but that's the harder way to fight the Henox. And this bit's all about making the fight easy for everyone. So, you know. Well, with that said, I start playing this like a bomber. Just let him have it from a safe distance with our 4 Ys to X. Once we get the weak point meter exposed, just walk towards the Henox and do a regular attack, then cast Stasis. The regular attack that we mix in there is what we use to guarantee that the Stasis hits. Now to get the weak point meter, my favorite is the lock-on version of 2Ys2X. Simple, fast, and effective. After getting a weak point attack in, just create a bit of a distance again and rinse and repeat, that's all. Okay, now it's time for the mirror match. In this fight, we can go back to bruiser mode. The combo that I love spamming here is our 3Ys2X. We can actually keep on doing this just to keep staggering the bad guardian. To make this fight faster, what I do is I mix in our stasis whenever it's off cooldown, so we can again work the weak point meter with our 2Ys2X. That's about it for this fight. Okay, last one, the Lionel. This fight is so similar to the Henox fight, meaning we go back to bomber mode. Of course, this is a bit harder because the Lionel's faster than the Henox, but the same pattern does apply. Bomb it with our 4Ys2X, do a regular attack towards it, trap it with stasis, do 2 rounds of 2Ys2X, weak point smash it like a boss, ideally with the one that doesn't lock us down, then repeat till victory. Easy enough, right? There you have it. Thanks again for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you liked what you saw. If not, just like it all the same. Hit that bell to get notified whenever I have new content out. See you on the next vid, guys. Stay healthy, keep safe, and God bless us all.